Hey there, CrossFit Relentless athletes. I hope you guys had a great training week. This training week I think has been one of the harder training weeks if you've gone ahead and hit every day up and you've hit all the accessories and all the additional work if you're an individual that's looking for extra work / competitive individual. So guys, treat yourself well today. This is going to be the last day of hopefully a training week for competitive athletes, for Fit for Life athletes. So you're just out and you're like, hey, I'm just coming out, and you haven't already been 5 days a week. Guys, have at it. Go hard. This is relay style, so this is a perfect time to go out hard, red line, and then you have a whole round to rest, try to calm yourself down to go ahead and hit it again. So go ahead, have fun. With that, competitive athletes, right, you guys are going to go ahead and, as I've mentioned, we're going to switch things up because a lot of you are doing Thursday classes just for fun, and there's deadlifting in, and then you deadlift again on Friday, and then by the time we get to heavy front squats, you're really useless, and we can't really put as much essentially effort into those, so we're swapping things around. So today, if you didn't see yesterday's video, we've switched it up. Yesterday was front squats, today is deadlifts, so at least there's a day gap of deadlifting, and your CNS isn't completely thrashed by the time you get to front squats. So with that, guys, that's going to be the change. Do have fun with the team WOD, and then of course you've got your gymnastics flow, which is essentially a bunch of groundwork that is based off of holding essentially a hollow position as we move, right? So a lot of the other gymnastics flows are really based off of essentially dynamic movement, flowing in and out of dynamic movement, and the midline having to do some sort of contraction and deflection and extension. This one's all about, hey, can you keep organized through midline and do other stuff at the same time? That it's going to go ahead and cause the midline wanting to break and you having to stay strong during it. All right, so with that, go ahead, have the intention of just trying to stay solid and organized. The biggest thing, guys, right, I can't go into enough. Get into your high trap, get into that pec minor, get into the lat. It's going to be so big for so many of you that's either dealing with tension in the neck, shoulder issues, and of course, right, if your elbows, wrists are bothering you, forms, guys. If you're having issues with that, go ahead, come find me, email me. We can go ahead, talk about some strategies of how to try to prevent you from getting there, or at least giving you some rehab protocols so you can go ahead and get back to a position to where you aren't having to worry about it anymore, right? And you can just kind of walk in the gym, have fun, and just hit your training hard. Or so when you hit the training hard during the week in the gym and you go outside and you do your your weekend warrior thing, if that's skiing, if that's going to be a pickup game of basketball or swimming, that everything that you do to keep yourself strong inside the gym isn't negatively affecting you in that hobby, right? While you're doing fitness. So guys, anyway, before I ramble, right, we'll call it good. We'll see you on the flip side, and remember, be relentless in everything you do and try to hold true to that concept, guys. It's hard to execute 100% of the time, but the more we commit to that, the better people that we will be, and the better individuals will be around us as well.